When we let God in a relationship, it hits different.
The love becomes deeper and stronger.
Remember, this is a love.
And relationships meets God. I'm your lovely sis, Yukabeth.
I'm your host with the most, Peter, and welcome to our show. Hi guys, and welcome back to another segment of our show when love and relationship meets God. Here we usually talk about all the real stuff in between faith, love, and relationships. So today's topic is something that most people misunderstand, but we have a guest speaker who is going to help us dissect and define some of the terms that are usually misunderstood. Our topic is about submission, leadership, and equality in love. And joining me today is none other than Mr. David Kimodo.
Thank you.
Welcome so much to our show.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm.
Glad to be here.
Well, you're glad to be here.
Yes.
So here you usually talk about things that involve a relationship that can help us build a nice relationship in God, or using the biblical perspective. I'd like to jump in by asking you maybe one question. How long have you been married?
I've been married for 36 years now.
Mm.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, seemed just like the other day, but time flies.
Time flies.
I can't believe it myself. It's 36. Yes.
36 years is no joke.
Yes, yes.
So I'm so sure this topic is going to be something that you've experienced in your relationship.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So let's say you've said 36 years.
Yeah.
I can start by saying submission is something that is evident in the
Yes.
in the relationship.
That's true.
Yeah.
You know, somebody once said that marriage is adventure. It's like going to war. But I would like to say it's not really like going to war.
Yeah.
If you understand the fundamentals of what it needs to be done, you can get something good out of it very often.
Yeah.
And you talked about submission.
Yeah.
And in my opinion, submission should be about love, should equal love. You're not submitting because you are inferior to the lady, or the lady is inferior to the guy. It should be done, it should be about love. So you're submitting to each other just to make that union stronger and happier. So do things for each other out of love.
Out of love.
Yes.
So I think you're saying it should be something that is mutual.
Yes.
It's a mutual agreement.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So submitting to one other is something that you've come down and you've decided out of
love.
Out of love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
You've also mentioned submission is something. It's not slavery.
No.
Yeah.
It isn't. It isn't. You know, very often in the olden days, I think things are a bit different now. I think people are told that, especially the boy child or the man, that when you're in a marriage kind of situation, it's your way or the highway. But you come to realize that that does not always work.
Yeah.
Ask yourself, whatever I'm coming up with, I'm providing some kind of leadership. What's it about? Is it going to help this union, or is it going to cause a lot of stress and strain? So it's not just about your way. It's about meeting halfway. So that's why I say that you have to work at that particular union. Yes.
So both the husband and the wife
yes.
should work towards it, or are
you have
called,
to work towards it.
are
Yeah.
called
You have to
it.
make a deliberate effort towards working towards it. Yeah, as they work towards it.
That's very nice.
Yes.
And now, since submission is already applied, I believe now here comes another aspect: leadership.
Yes.
Leadership in the relationship, or leadership in the marriage.
In the marriage.
Yeah. How would you define a balanced or leadership that shows that is godly?
Okay. I know you've sometimes heard that the man is the head and the woman is the neck. And you see, the head does not turn without the neck.
The neck, yeah.
Although it's also, women like to say that also the neck decides which way the head will turn. But the long and short of it is that the two have to work together.
Yeah.
You can't have the head without the neck and the neck without the head.
Yeah.
So you have to now provide that kind of support. You're talking about leadership, right?
Yeah, leadership.
Yeah, and that kind of give the kind of leadership that is expected of you, and one that will strengthen the union. And we talked about the guy, or the man rather. What is the role of the man? Is it just to provide? Providing is important.
It's very important.
And that's one of his roles indeed, to provide for the family. But then what happens when the man is no longer able to provide. Does it mean that's the end of it all? Unfortunately, it happens that way.
It happens that way.
Yeah, because you only saw him as some kind of ATM,
yeah.
and he's no longer, maybe lost his job, or he's retired now and he has no money anymore. He's not providing for the family, so he's of no use anymore. Yet that's not the role of the man. That's not the, providing is one role, but the main role is to do three things. One, to cover the family in in prayer. So that the man is the priest of the family.
Yeah.
So he has to not just give leadership, but cover the family in prayer, give the direction, and then another role for the man is to give the family that identity. Who do they belong to? Whose family is this? And everybody knows this one so's family, and this is what they do.
Yeah.
Then thirdly, he has to give direction. And that is where now leadership comes in. Give direction, and you're giving direction, like I said, out of love. All the things that you come up with should be aimed at strengthening that union. Not like I said earlier, it's not your way or the highway.
Yeah.
You're doing things
Together.
for the betterment of that that union. Yes.
Yeah. Those are some very important points that you've given us on leadership.
Yes.
You've said leadership comes with responsibility.
Yes, it does.
One of the responsibilities is to cover the family.
Yes.
Another responsibility is to give identity to the family. And last but not least is give direction.
Yes.
To the family or for the family.
And you're covering them also by giving them protection. Yes, giving them protection as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I believe as leadership is being instilled in this relationship.
Yes.
There's another aspect that will come because now you're talking about leadership. It shows like there's somebody is superior to one or the other.
Yes.
But today we're talking about submission, leadership, and equality.
Yes.
How do you think equality can be used now in this sense?
Yes.
Or in this relationship that has already have the couple have already submitted towards each other.
Yes.
And they are showing leadership towards each other.
Yes.
How is equality now part of this relationship, or how can you input it there?
Well, if you take the two things into consideration, your way towards equality, achieving that equality. And now equality now is celebrating you're the two of you, your divine rights for each one of you. You end up now getting or achieving that kind of equality, which brings me to brings to mind Corinthians 13 verses 4 to 7. And what is love all about? Love is patient, love is kind, love is not boastful. Now if you take those things into account, your way towards having a balance, and you would say a kind of an equal kind of marriage. And in today's world, women have really progressed, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that has kind of changed the way their role in the marriage scenario. Whereby you find a lot of ladies who are high up in the corporate world. The smart ones, when they come home, they realize that they now have to change their roles. They're no longer that CEO, no longer that MD or chairman, no longer the boss lady. In the house, you have the boss man. You want to put it that way. So they leave all that outside, and they play now the role of the wife and the mother. And there are many who do that with a lot of huge success. But if they come with that other attitude of the boss lady, then obviously you have a problem. And when you do that, where is the love? It means you're now taking the man, treating him as subordinate to you, and the love is no longer there. And once it's not there, then you end up with having that kind of a strained relationship, and it's bound not to work in the long run. Yeah. So here you have to understand your role, and the man also should understand what his role is. Yes.
That's very important. You mentioned about the roles.
Yes.
Yeah, that is something that I think as a couple you should also look into what is your role in the relationship or in the marriage.
Yes.
Yeah. Another thing you said is inequality. You mentioned the value that one brings.
Yes.
the way you've said, maybe one is a boss lady at home.
Yes.
But now once they come home,
Yes.
you see now there's that value. You cannot bring the value of a boss lady, but now
To
you
the
have
house,
yeah,
yes.
maybe you have to become now the mother or the wife.
You have to play the role now of the mother and of the wife, and then and the man has to play his role as the man. And like we said earlier on, his role is not suppressive, is not oppressive. He is just playing his role of the man, of now providing for the family and doing all the things that he needs to do as a father. Then once they respect all those aspects, you're bound to have love. And with love, you now celebrate that union. It becomes easier for the two of you now to be able to, to celebrate that union together. Yes. Yeah.
So now I think people are able to understand how submission, leadership, and equality can help you balance your relationship or your marriage in a godly manner. I'd like to ask the audience or the viewers, maybe you can drop a comment. What are some of the challenges you faced while trying to show submission, leadership, and equality in love? And how did you manage to go over it or tackle that situation? Today, I've been very graced and honored to have Mr. David Kimodo. As you've heard before, he has said he had 36 years of marriage experience. 36 years in marriage is not a joke. And I've been able to apprehend all these topics like submission, leadership, and equality. And I hope all of you viewers have gotten to learn something today. Mr. David, maybe a parting shot for the viewers?
Well, I need to tell the viewers that marriage is actually a good thing. There's a lot of apprehension nowadays. You have a lot of young people, it appears, are not very keen on the marriage institution, which makes it a bit, makes us think that maybe that institution is actually under threat. But it does not have to be that way. If you make a deliberate effort to, to make it work, it's sure enough going to work. And you'll have a very fulfilling time together. So it's a good thing to go into, but go with it with knowing that you have to make that deliberate effort to make it work. Yes.
Once again, thank you so much, Mr. David Kimodo, for your words of wisdom, and also to our viewers, thank you so much for watching. Remember to click the like button, subscribe, and also leave a comment on maybe what you'd like us to discuss or some of the challenges you've faced during your relationship or in your relationship. I've been your host, Peter Wayaki, and this was Mr. David Kimodo. Till next time, bye bye.
Bye bye.